My name is Nana Kofi Amwasichi. I'm a level 400 student of the University of Ghana. I'm combined majoring in linguistics with theater arts. I have participated on Africa Youth Exchange Work and Travel summer trip for 2 years running. It has been a very awesome experience. I registered with Africa Youth Exchange on November of 2010 for 2011 summer work and travel program. It was a very hard decision to do at first because there was a lot of companies, a lot of agencies out there trying to recruit students, and I did not know which of these agencies to trust. But I just felt this connection to Africa Youth Exchange, and it has actually been very helpful to me. They were supportive in every single step of the way, till even after we went to the United States, they were there to tell us what to do, what not to do, and supported us all the way till we went to our job places. On my first trip to the United States, I was assigned a job in upstate New York, Mechanicsville to be specific. I was to be working as a Carnival employee. It was a job that had to do with setting up rides, tearing down rides, and running the rides as in a carnival. It's something I've never done before. So coming from Africa, it was such a huge deal to me. It was something new. My very first shock, or cultural shock should I say, was I got to New York and it was 7 p.m. and the sun was still up. Yeah. I was asking my friend, what time is it? He said it's 7. I'm like, oh my God. It's supposed to be like that. No, it doesn't happen that way. Aside that, work in the US seemed different from work back home. I have had the opportunity to work in my country, Ghana, prior to traveling to the United States to work. And I realized that their working culture is different from what we have here. You go to work on a certain time, you close at a certain time. You don't decide not to go to work and get paid. You can get fired from not even going to work at all. If for any reason you can't make it to work, you have to let your supervisor know. I learned a lot, like learning how to work in a team, because you realize that in the amusement park, setting up rides, they are heavy metals and it takes teamwork to get a job done. So one of the things I learned on my first trip is becoming a team member. Second time going to the United States was actually based on me saying, okay, I've done this and I think I should do it again because the US has more to offer me based on what I learned earlier. I went to Maine, Southport Island to be precise, Newark Seaside Inn, to work as a dishwasher. But funny enough, when I got to the place, the qualities I exposed made my boss decide to give me a different job, and my job kept growing day by day. I had a lot of things to do. My responsibilities grew, and with increased responsibilities came its own benefits in cash, in kind, and in so many ways. At the Newark Seaside Inn, I learned how to become a server, a buzzer, a bartender at the same time. And these are skills that I think could get me a job in any part of the world. To me, working at Newark Seaside Inn or participating in Africa Youth Exchange program was not all just about the money. It was about building myself, building my personality, building a career for myself, and learning from other cultures. And I think Africa Youth Exchange has gone a long way in impacting cultural exchange. For me, has gone a long way to impact all this into me. Coming back home, I realized there's a lot of work to be done. I still have my last year of school, and what next is, I'm still working with Africa Youth Exchange, looking at other opportunities of going back to the US to further learn more about event planning and exchange more cultures, because the US is such a heterogeneous culture that you can learn a lot within a very tiniest time. All you have to do is just open yourself up and say, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to gain after this period of time. So I want to go back to the US and work acquire more experience, come back home, and see how best I could put all the things I've acquired for these years into practice in Ghana. If you think just the Ghanaian market is sufficient for you after school, if you think this is the only place that you can make it in the world, then you would have to think again. Because gradually the world is becoming a global village. The whole world is coming together as one. And one needs to be able to be culturally integrated with other people, to be able to work effectively in other places and even in your own country. So Africa Youth Exchange is working hard with students and youth in Ghana to give them this cultural integration, make them more internationally acceptable, improve upon their international recognition and upon their education. So if you want to go ahead in life, I would urge you to contact Africa Youth Exchange. You could either go on their website at www.africayouthexchange.org and read more, or send them an email at info@ayghana.org, and they'll be more than glad to help you.